Hey guys, welcome to RxK. Thank you for taking time to check out my channel. So I wanted to start by talking about what RxK means, why I chose that name, and what this channel is about. So RxK, I chose it because I have two businesses that begin with the letter R. Revamped by Kim, which is my personal styling business, and then Regroup, which is my motivational women's fitness circle. And you know, when artists sign something, they put an X there and it means by, and K, of course, for Kim. So RxK. This channel is going to be a combination of beauty and fashion, as well as health and wellness, and of course my lock journey. I think my lock journey is the primary reason that I wanted to start this, because I wanted to document it. Also, I feel like YouTube has played a major role in my life. It sounds like real sentimental, but not like trying to be corny. The reason I say this is because I'm a DIYer. Like, everything that I'm interested in as far as makeup and hair, like holistic facial routines and all this different type of stuff, the first place I'm gonna look is YouTube. So YouTube is where I started my natural hair journey in 2010. And honey, a natural hair journey, you have to figure out what to do, and you're not gonna know what to do if you had a perm your whole life. So pretty much YouTube saved my life there. Then when it comes to makeup, honey, these eyebrows have come a long way thanks to YouTube. So without YouTube, I don't know where I would be. So I really just want to give back to the platform that has given so much knowledge to me. YouTube is literally a wealth of knowledge. So I'm here to share what I know and what I am passionate about and interested in. And hopefully I'm able to help somebody along the way, just like YouTube helped me. All right, so that is my spiel. Let's get into my hair. So I always wanted locks. I joined the army in 2010. Locks were against the hair regulation and I wasn't able to do so. So I just went along with my merry little life and I just stuck with my natural hair. I learned to do sew-ins via watching people, getting it done professionally, and YouTube. So I started doing my own hair, and then in college I started doing other people's hair because people like mine. Eventually I started making wigs. Also learned that from YouTube. I really started with like the 3/4 wigs, then the closure wigs. Y'all, I'm looking out the window. I have a bad habit of looking away when I'm talking, but I am not re-recording this. So yeah, the 3/4 wigs, then the closure, you know, and I kind of wrote it out with the closures for a while. So my natural hair started with a tapered cut, like a bowl cut with the bang. I'm gonna add a picture of it. Then I let that grow out into my fro. So my fro went from black to brown to this auburn color to blonde. And that was from 2010 all the way to 2000 and I guess 17, right? Yeah, I guess it was 17, the end of 16, beginning of 17. So and I'll put pictures of those in there as well. My hair, I feel like natural hair is the best route for me because my hair is pretty fine. It's not like silky, but it's fine. You know, it's never been very hard to manage. So my hair being natural gave it more of a voluminous look, and I really like that. So my fro grew out to be like the healthiest and longest my hair had ever been in my life. So I definitely encourage natural hair. However, once I got to the point where I got to blonde, the ends of my hair, of my fro, kind of became a little sparse and you could see through my fro, and I wasn't feeling that. And I think my hair just really couldn't take such a bright color. So I used to always wear my hair up in this pineapple style. I'll show a picture. And that's how I really prefer to wear a pineapple, a puff or something pent up, because that down with those straggly ends was not working, girl. So at that point, I think that's 2017 or so, when Taraji got her natural haircut in that taper cut, and I was like, yes, Taraji, I'm next. So that's what I did. I went and got a taper cut, because pretty much it's just all of this is gone, which I didn't need anyway if I was always wearing it in a pineapple, and I just had a party up top. So did that, loved it, and that went from blonde to a spice color. I don't know, it was a one of those little temporary dyes in the beauty supply store in the white bottle by Adore. I think it's like Spice Amber, and that one was really cool. I love that color. And after that, for my birthday, I ended up dyeing it a red color. So it was like a very vibrant red. Wore that with finger coils, and I would like use rods and do bantu knots up top. Then I got tired of that, so I started like cutting it lower and lower, because I would see like these straight ends. And that's one thing about my hair, even though I would only get it flat ironed or pressed out a few times a year, maybe even once, just to get my ends trimmed, like it was very sensitive to heat. Like my ends would still be straight, and I didn't like that, especially with my taper cut. So once I started getting into cutting those ends off, like, honey, that taper cut was just short, getting shorter and shorter each time. So I decided, all right, I'm at the point where I just want to cut it all off. Like, I don't want any hair anymore. I don't want to do anything. I just want to be alive. Okay, so that's what I did. I cut it off. I went to a random guy and I was unhappy, so I went social media searching, and I found Step the Barber. And he hooked the sister up. So yeah, after that, I had two barbers actually, Step the Barber and Junito. And when it came to my taper cut, that was quite the journey as well, because the first person that did it gassed me up, had me thinking he knew exactly what I was talking about, even told me that when I got in the chair, and just messed my hair all up. So I also resorted to Instagram again and found Natural Beauty 365, I think is her Instagram name, but she's a lifesaver. I'll include her Instagram page on the bottom if I didn't say her name right. But yeah, so those are the people. So I wore my hair in that buzz cut for about a year. Yeah, for about a year, and then after that I was like, I am tired. It became too much to keep up with, because I started out black, and then with a little of my color still left, and the color that remained, it had a bit of a pink tint to it because the red had washed out. So after that, I was like, I want a buzz cut and I want it to be blonde. So, you know, I was trying to get my Amber Rose on. So I was like, okay, this is the perfect time, because the new hair that is growing out is not gonna be affected the same way that my long hair is that I'm trying to retain. You know, eventually over time it'll get damaged, whereas with this blonde hair that's so close to my head, as it grows out, it'll get cut out and fresh hair is being dyed. So did that, and it became a lot to keep up with. Like, I did not know that processing your hair at such a high volume to get such a bright color would burn like a perm. It burns like a perm, y'all. I could not keep that up. I was getting to the point where I was dreading having to, you know, maintenance my hair. I guess that's a good word to use. But it was ridiculous. So I was like, no, I'm just gonna let it grow out. I put a rinse on. I got my hair cut again, got more of the blonde off, and then I just let it grow out from there. As I let it grow out, I only let it grow out long enough to get lock extensions. So this is where the lock journey begins.